Hi, I'm Piper Smith. I'm a sophomore computer engineering student here at UCCS, and I have identified 4 leadership crucibles over about a 7-year period. The first one being Destination Imagination. Destination Imagination is a STEAM competition for kids. In the year I had my leadership crucible, there was a scored element that was either yes, you did it, or no, you didn't. I worked on this element for a while, and I knew for a fact that it was in our presentation and that we were going to get the points for it, because it happened. But when we got our scores back, the judges disagreed. So I, a 13-year-old girl, went up to this older gentleman, and he was the lead judge, and we had a conversation, and I told him that this happened, this is what it looked like, and he said, I kind of remember that, but I'm not 100%, so I cannot give you your points back. I'm sorry. And even though I didn't get my points back, and all my work had seemingly gone to nothing, I still learned how to advocate for myself, and that even if I don't quite get the result I want, advocating for myself is still something I have to do. And this aided me in high school when our districts decided to combine my high school, Hotchkiss, with a rival high school, Paonia. We were rivals since the school was founded, and they decided to combine the schools, give the students 3 months notice, and tell them, you're going to have an opinion, but not really. So they chose our mascot, our name, and we had to represent the school we hated. I started a petition to correct this injustice, and it got enough traction. I ended up having a personal one-on-one with our district superintendent, Karen Gibson, and I told her off for everything. I told her she was lying to the students, she was disrespecting us, and I was very harsh, but in a nice way. And learning how to be harsh in a nice way has been instrumental in my college years, and even the rest of my high school years after that encounter. It didn't quite help me, however, in our school's club, FBLA, or Future Business Leaders of America. They had told me the year before I joined that I could just represent the computer engineers on the stage, and I wouldn't have to go to any meetings, any district, or any chapter events, but that did not happen. I had to go to all the meetings and all the events, or I was kicked out, and I was pissed, because I was expecting to sit behind my computer all day, do the work, submit it for an award, and represent computer engineers. But no. So when they told me that at the state conference for 3 days straight I had to wear business professional, I went out and bought myself some pink flare dress pants to show my personality and show my identity, even though I didn't want to be there, and it helped me have a little bit more fun with it, even though I didn't want to be there. And having that identity has also helped me as I have encountered more and more AI in my college classes. I personally am a big fan of only using AI for homework help and asking it questions and kind of asking it clarifying questions to figure out what's happening. But a lot of my classmates in my early years, or early semesters, I guess, here at UCCS, a lot of my classmates use AI to do everything. And I kept getting upset that they were doing just as good as me on the homework, but they were failing every single exam. And I was like, no duh, you're using AI. But they wouldn't listen to me. I realized that I can't change everybody, and as long as I just stay true to myself and stay true to my own values, I can get through it, and eventually I won't have to work with those people because they will not be as successful as I have been. And that has helped me tremendously with my attitude here. Anyway, thank you for listening, and I'd say the biggest value that came out of all these was just solidifying my identity and showing that communication is key.